it's not every day that you get to see your favorite cricket stars in a completely new avatar. So we have something special for you today. Welcome to the show. I'm Tina, and we have exclusive behind-the-scenes access to follow Rohit Sharma and Rahul through the day as they don their modeling hats and put on some football boots. So we are going to have a lot of fun. Follow us as we follow them. Okay, so let's find out from these guys, Rohit Sharma and Rahul, exactly what it's like to step into this new role and a different avatar. Rohit, you of course been there, done that, old hand at this whole, the modeling and the brand endorsements and various public appearances, but still relatively new for you. How does it feel? Do you find it easy or difficult?
I mean, it is a different kind of challenge, but I do like it. I do enjoy being in front of the camera, if I have to be honest. And yeah, things like this is good for us. We get to unwind and try our hand at something else. So I've quite enjoyed the shoot today.
Yeah, and looking forward to the football, I suppose.
Yes, that's something that I was more excited about more than the shoots, because I love being outdoor and playing sport.
We must tell our viewers that at this point when we started this, he in fact wanted to get a football and start practicing already because he wants to be warmed up and ready for the game they'll be playing later. But Rohit, so, public appearances, the whole trappings that comes with being a celebrity, something that you take in your stride now after all these years?
Absolutely. I think it's something which, as Rahul said, you enjoy doing it. And people get to know the other side of yours when you do these kind of things. It's not always that you are tensed playing a game. When you're doing these kind of things, you're happy, trying to make fun, have a laugh. So yeah, people get to see the other side of you. So I think it's very important for any sportsman to do these kind of things.
Yeah, and with social media now, fans get such a direct access to you guys because you kind of show your real personalities. Now, even recently during the series against England, you were frenetically tweeting and encouraging the team and things like that. Do you sometimes find it hard, like, you're out with injury and you feel like you should be out there in the middle? Do you find that difficult? Because that's what it seemed like from your tweets.
The reason I was doing all that was to just feel a part of the team because I was, this has been the longest I've been out due to injury. But again, having said that, I understand that it is part and parcel of any sportsman's career. Injuries will happen, and the most important thing for me during then was to be motivated, to be positive, and think about how I'm going to make a comeback rather than thinking about what happened in the past and think about what cannot be done. I think it was important for me to be positive and a good frame of mind. So I did quite a bit of stuff outside cricket, which was good to do, and see the other side of the world as well, which was really nice.
Yeah, the positivity came through. Now, just very quickly, when are you really sort of aiming your comeback for? There is, of course, Champions Trophy in June, but before that, hoping for a call-up against Australia?
Much before. Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm looking to target the Australian series, but again, I still don't have an exact date, which I'm really sorry about, but I'm trying my best to be back on the field as soon as I can. We're still like, I'm still 85% done, I would say.
Okay.
So last bit of it, like, agility work and things like that, which is a little technical terms, talking about cricket.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'll be there very, very soon, I guess. So
okay, good. I'm
can't
sure
wait.
Your fans will be waiting for that. Now, Virat had mentioned that he was rueing your absence after the first T20 because obviously in the ODIs, the opening combination was not clicking as well as he'd like to. You led the pack with 24, I have to say though. But even for you, you've obviously had a stupendous start to your career, whether it's in Tests, whether it's in one-day internationals, whether it's in T20s. Definitely touted as, the next big batsman of your generation. Do you feel that pressure ever?
Not really. I mean, you go out there and we play sport to enjoy ourselves and express ourselves. And I mean, it is part of the game that sometimes you succeed, sometimes you fail. And I've just started playing international cricket, so I'm just taking all of this in my stride. I've gotten a few good innings, I've failed a few times, and I mean that's all part of learning and part of growing. So I go in to every game wanting to do my best, and if I fail, I fail. That's something you have to take in your stride, and you pick yourself up and try to go out there and give your best performance whenever you can. And yeah, that's
Yeah, so how did you approach that? Like after the one years, of course you came back in the T20s with.
it was important that I got that innings, and I think the mindset I went in was to be positive and to play my shots, and it was just my day and it came off, and sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Okay, so just very quickly, last question before we head off for the football. Getting bowled off a no ball, do you think there should be DRS in T20s?
I mean, again, it's up to the BCCI and up to the team management to pick if they want DRS or no. If you ask me, I would.
Job is to just play. Our job is to just play cricket, not to worry about.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I would just want to say that I could have played a better shot and not gotten bowled. If I'd not gotten bowled, I would have still been there and scored some runs.
Well, that's mighty generous of you. But okay, so now we're going to head off to the football field, and en route there too, I have a few questions for these young gentlemen, and I'm going to be talking to them about the man of the moment, their captain Virat Kohli.
Virat, you beauty. That is a Kohli classic. A wonderful, wonderful 100. He's so good to watch. What a player this young man is. He's only still young. Who knows how many he'll end up scoring. It's the 4th double 100 for Virat Kohli, all in one season. And he becomes the first batsman in Test history to register 4 successive double 100s in 4 successive series. Quite unreal.
So now that we're on our way to the base, let's get these guys talking about cricket and all sorts of other things. But first, let's talk about the fact that Virat Kohli has recently been quoted as saying that he wishes he was as sensible or smart as you when he was 24. What exactly do you think he meant?
I quite honestly don't know what he meant by that, but I mean, look, we've all learned from Virat Kohli and the way he's changed his routines or changed his work ethic in the last 4 or 5 years, and he's been somebody who's inspired all of us. And for someone like that to say such things about me is very generous, and also it's very nice to know. And yeah, I think it's just how he's seen me grow in the last 1 or 2 years. I've been under him in the Indian team and in the RCB team, so I guess he's seen the growth and the way I've worked hard.
And lots of people have many things. Thank you very much, Rohit. I appreciate that. Lots of people have lots of stuff to say about comparison between the two of you, and that includes the whole tattooed look. Was that intentional, or was that already there?
From him, so yeah, we both have similar styles, and we both love fashion, and tattoos, and our styles are pretty much alike. So yeah, we get along really well, and we talk about all of these things apart from cricket as well.
Okay, and Rohit, so you're the right person to ask. Like, is there a difference in the captaincy era now? You know, having played under MSD, of course, having we know that you're extremely fond of him. Do you feel a difference in the approach to captaincy, if anything?
Not just me, the whole world actually can see the difference. MS Dhoni was a different sort of captain.
Yeah.
Virat Kohli has his own style. So I mean, as far as Team India is concerned, I think the team is in the safer hands with Virat, because when he took off as a captain, as a permanent captain in I think it was during Sri Lanka series last year, and we had a not such a great start to the Test series. We lost the first Test match, and then the way we bounced back, was tremendous. Since then we have not lost a test match till date. So it goes to show that everyone's gelling with the captain really well. Everyone's trying to support him, support his decisions. Along the way there will be mistakes, but that's when your team members come through. You need to stick together when the times are tough, and that's what we have done over the years, and that shall continue to happen. And speaking of their captaincy, it's pretty evident, the way they lead their side. MS Dhoni, it's very cool, calm and composed. Kohli is a little aggressive, and he wants to. That's how he wants to do it. That's how he bats, and that's his style. So, the most important thing for us as a player is to just ride along with the captain. It's important that the way he wants to run the team, all of us come together and support him.
He goes for the big one. He's a powerful striker of the ball. Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup after 28 years. Now for Mahendra Singh Dhoni, every trophy in the world in his cabinet. World Test Match #1, the ICC World Cup, the Champions Trophy, the World G20.
Recently there was a tribute to Dhoni. Were you in Bengaluru for that?
Yeah, I was there in CA, National Cricket Academy. I've been in Bangalore for the past 40 days. It's become like a second home for me. For the past 40-45 days I've been in Bangalore doing my rehab and everything. So it's been good. It was a very sweet gesture from Anil Kumble. He asked me to join the team for the felicitation. It was not just me. A couple of Team India members who were not part of the team were at the felicitation.
So with the Australians coming, there's been a warning sent off by Michael Hussey that you should think of Virat Kohli as enemy #1, but don't sledge, because it's going to be it's going to make him become even better. Do you think that's right advice?
I don't know. You should ask Michael Hussey about it. But see, as far as Team India is concerned, we'll be focusing on job at hand, which will be beating this Australian team. When they came here last time, they had a tough time. So we want to continue the same same thing for the Australian team. It's always the thing, like you go outside, the home team dominates. Again, the way the team has been performing for the past couple of series, I don't see any reason that why we cannot do it against this Australian team. Although it'll be a tough challenge. They have some good players in their team, and they know these conditions really well. So it will be a good series. So yeah, I'm sure boys are pumped up for it.
Okay, well, we're heading towards the base where both of you will be captaining sides. But you were also recently quoted, Rohit, as saying that "मैं भी कप्तानी के लिए तैयार हूँ." Were you misquoted, or was that a message?
I don't know what it was, but people want if the new captain has been announced, they want to know who else is ready for the captaincy. But like I said before, the team is in safer hands at the moment, so we shouldn't be thinking about anything else than that. I think our current captain is doing a pretty great job with the team, and it should continue. I think we shouldn't talk about anything else than what is happening at the moment. So the recent series we had against England was brilliant. Clean sweep in all three formats, which was really good to see. And we've got a lot of cricket coming up, so we should be only focusing on that.
And you also have football coming up in a couple of hours from now, where your captaincy skills are going to be put to the test. So now we shall see you next at the base, where they will be picking their teams and then playing a match.
They're trading their cricket bats for football boots. But they've got one eye on the Aussies, as Kohli and company look to show them who's boss.
The the Australians coming, there's been a warning sent off by Michael Hussey that you should think of Virat Kohli as enemy number one, but don't sledge. Do you think that's right advice?
See, as far as Team India is concerned, we'll be focusing on job at hand, which will be beating the Australian team. When they came here last time, they had a tough time. We want to continue the same thing for the Australian team.
We go beyond the boundary with Rohit and Rahul this week.
KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma will now be picking their teams and playing a five-a-side match. Let's see who wins this test of captaincy. So let's talk about how much of football do you actually play, how much of football do you watch, how much do you follow? Let's start with you.
Yeah, we do. I do follow football. In fact, I play fantasy league with my buddies back home in Mumbai. So yeah, it's quite interesting, and we take it quite seriously. This is no joke. This is not for fun. We play it very competitive. It's a very competitive sport, and we all know that. And it's quite competitive against amongst our friend as well. So yeah, you can see how much I am involved with football, and whenever we do get time, just to unwind yourself, relax a little bit, get your head out of cricket a little bit. You do watch football, and it's quite entertaining.
Favorite team in the EPL?
I follow Chelsea a lot in EPL. Yes, I like to follow Chelsea because because of, I would say, Didier Drogba.
Okay, and what about you? Favorite team, favorite player? And I heard you say that football was your first love, so I won't ask you about that again.
My favorite player is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and my favorite club is United, and I've been following United since I was a kid and since I started watching football. Yeah, and the love for football, like I said, has always been there. And I've already mentioned this, that we do play a lot of football in our cricket teams for warm-ups, and on day offs we play football, and I can promise you that it gets more competitive than we would like, and we go out of our comfort zone, and we really compete, and we hate losing when it comes to football, and once the game is over we go back and still play football on the PlayStation. So yeah, football is something that all of us in the cricket dressing room and the cricketers enjoy playing.
Well, thank you very much. It's been really fun, and I wish you both the best for the match that you're going to be playing now. I'm sure it's going to be very competitive. Thanks very much for being with us.
Thank you.
So Dave, what was the thinking behind having two cricket stars come and launch this base for you?
Yeah, it's a good question. Look, they're not just any cricket stars, they're cricket stars with a passion for football. You heard KL say that his first love actually was football, and then he got into cricket later. Rohit, he said his second love is football, and I think they have a real affinity to the sport, even though of course they're great cricketers.
we've had an interesting day today where we've seen both Rohit and Rahul showcase their modelling abilities and of course their football skills as well. We've had a lot of fun. We hope you have too. And with that, it's a sign off from us for now.
भैया राजनगर चलोगे? बैठो। पर पैसे नहीं है मेरे पास।
पर भाई साहब दिमाग तो है ना, चलो निकलो।
अरे भीम है ना, भीम भेज देगा पैसे।
ओ भाई साहब क्यों सुबह सुबह मेरा मीटर डाउन कर रहे हो? और ये भीम कौन है? ओ हेलो।
अरे भीम मोबाइल ऐप डाउनलोड करो, भीम पिन और यूपीआई पिन सेट करो, किसी को भी पैसे दो या लो, कभी भी कहीं भी।
ओ भाई बहुत देखे ऐसे ऐप, हमसे ना हो पाएगा। ला।
अरे सिंपल है, खुद ट्राई करो।
भीम ऐप डाउनलोड करें, पर अपने मोबाइल नंबर को बैंक खाते से जोड़ना ना भूलें।
भाई साहब राजनगर नहीं जाना क्या? मैंने भी भीम डाउनलोड कर ही लिया।
हाँ चलो।
The things that touch you are truly special. Presenting an exotic collection of fine fabrics by Raymond.
पहाड़ सामने आ जाए, ये आगे बढ़ेगा। मौसम बदले, पर ये ना झुकेगा। और एक बार जो कह दिया तो करके ही रहेगा। इंजन और भी दमदार, परफॉर्मेंस और भी जोरदार। द न्यू टाटा ज़ेनॉन योद्धा, भरोसा हर कदम।
The cash crunch has affected our economy. While life seems normal, our businesses are hurting. Villages are still trying to cope, but the situation can be reversed if we in the cities do our bit. It's within our ability.
We are soldiers of the new economy. We, the people, are its biggest line of defense.
We are the reason it will grow.
Today, our economy needs us more than ever.
The Remonetize India movement.
Remonetize India.
Remonetize the India movement.
It is our call to arms. We pledge.
We pledge to rise and protect
the world's fastest growing economy. Stop doubting.
Stop doubting and start acting.
We pledge to spend now. We pledge to spend now to revive demand and India's market. To help workers keep their jobs, farmers sell their produce. We pledge.
We pledge. We pledge to teach and bring those around us
into digitization. Digitization to help fellow citizens participate in our new economy.
We pledge to use less cash.
Less cash.
To make it available for those more needy in our villages.
To make it available for those more needy in our villages. To bring more activities into the formal economy.
We pledge.
We pledge.
We pledge to remonetize India.
To remonetize India.
Remonetize
our India.
बेटियां, इन पे मुस्कुराहट का रंग खूब जचता है।
पापा, पापा,
पर इस जिंदगी पे किसका बस चलता है? बेटा अब
ड्रीम हाउस कैफे, अर्जुन का सपना।
बेटे तुम अकेले?
पापा, अर्जुन हमेशा कहता था कि अगर खुद पे भरोसा रखोगी तो कुछ भी कर सकते हो।
और पैसे?
उसने सब कुछ प्लान किया था पापा।
अपनों को अपने दम पर जीना सिखाओ। HDFC लाइफ, सर उठा के जियो।
What will you be remembered for? For your outstanding performance in the corporate world? Your competitive spirit? Or for networking with the who's who? If you really want to be remembered for good. Seagram's 100 Pipers, true legend.
Odisha, the soul of incredible India. Scenic, serene, sublime.
SBI Home Loans and Magic Bricks present Seal the Deal Home Fest. Only SBI approved projects. No EMI till possession. Discounts up to 32 lakhs. Log on to Magic Bricks today.
Congress Samajwadi Party escalate attack on the BJP released the common minimum program for Uttar Pradesh elections. Rahul Gandhi escalates the raincoat war, targets Prime Minister Modi, but the BJP hits back. Polling underway in communally sensitive western Uttar Pradesh, but voters queue up to cast their ballot for development. Well, breaking news coming in at the moment, where after putting out a cryptic tweet saying that he will listen to the voice of the voters, now Tamil Nadu's Education Minister K. Pandeyarajan is at the residence of caretaker Chief Minister O. Paneerselvam, telling Times Now that he is all set to switch sides. Let's get a live update from Shabir, who's been tracking all the developments. Yes, Shabir, it was being highly speculated that K. Pandeyarajan, who was a staunch Sasikala supporter, now is switching sides.
Well, that's right. That is what we saw a while ago. In fact, in the morning he had made a cryptic tweet, and when we tried to contact him to try and ask him what he is actually hinting at, but sources around him told us that Pandeyarajan was inclined towards joining the OPS camp, and now he has reached the residence of Paneerselvam. And apart from that, two other ministers and a few MLAs are on their way to O. Paneerselvam's residence. So this is the latest that we are picking up from our sources. Another two ministers are expected here is what the message that we are receiving from O. Paneerselvam's camp. Even as dramatic developments are taking place here, where ministers and senior leaders of the AIADMK are marching towards O. Paneerselvam's residence, there seems to be some kind of desperation that is being shown by AIADMK leadership. VK Sasikala has written a letter to the governor of Tamil Nadu, and this letter in which she says that she had submitted her presentation as in how many MLAs are supporting her, and she has staked claim to form the next government, but so far she has not received any kind of communication from the governor. It's been more than 7 days since O. Paneerselvam resigned as the chief minister, and the governor had accepted his resignation. So based on that, Sasikala demands that the governor should should understand the urgency and the kind of situation that is prevailing here in Tamil Nadu, and she has also sought an appointment with the governor today along with her MLAs who are extending support just to parade these MLAs. So that is the latest that we are picking up from the other camp
of Sasikala, who is also addressing her supporters there. Also we can see K. Pandeyarajan, who has just arrived at O. Paneerselvam's residence, but as you